Welcome to the Dungeon House, where a bunch of regular people with regular jobs gather to play Dungeons and Dragons. We aren't professionals, so if you hear food ASMR or a baby in the back, just understand it's normal. This show is recommended for those 13 and up. The music you'll hear is brought to you by William Heaton and various other artists. We're glad that you're here to share in the fun and laughter, as well as the challenges along the way. So come on into our home, take a seat on the couch, and enjoy the Dungeon House.
Next year, great.
Yeah. They're actually going through each public institution in Utah has to do 10%.
Just so you guys know, I think we are online now.
10% cut of funding. I recently saw that SU scholarships. Oh, yeah, more money. That was interesting for first year students.
Well,
but yeah. So I'm fired up about it. I just wanted to keep his job.
So I have to go talk with H tomorrow.
Should we record this or?
No, that's fine.
Okay.
And it's to talk about my resolutions and all this stuff.
Which I wanted to talk to you about as well.
So go ahead.
It was interesting talking to Tyler. Not saying that Tyler swayed my opinion, but he just pointed out the facts as he was honestly shocked on us voting unanimously to pass the bills for marketing and whatever, the two business ones. And because they weren't processed correctly. Because they didn't go through the other process.
Just recently on this last one, or the first time?
The first time. Those two bills for business clubs. So
they were processed, kind of. There's a weird thing.
Yeah, so they didn't go through the whole process. So he was a little shocked that we did that. It was also mentioned, and this was a little bit of my thought before, but the resolution about trainings is opinion.
Isn't that what a resolution is? What's the resolution?
So you have to bring data of why that thing is not working and why it needs to change. So the testimonials, you've gotten some. So if you had documentation of that, then that could be proven to, hey, improve trainings. So he just said that. But so I agree. I had that thought as that's more opinion. That's why I've said repeatedly. I think you may need to get more data.
It's so hard for them. Like to get anything else. It is so hard for this degree. Okay.
I'm talking with her tomorrow. We'll see what she says.
Rip into you.
I'm tired of the.
Support you.
I'm just tired of the
Bureaucracy.
the bureaucracy, hand holding, all that.
So
Let me see that.
We'll see what ends up happening.
So I talked to Marion and Ashland because we were the only senators at the meeting. Not to call y'all out, but also low key.
Well, I have a legit excuse.
You have a legit excuse. Talking about others.
Sure. And it sounds like the new training and the way it went was a lot better. Right? Good.
Because we actually had a training.
Right.
To be better and have the perspective to do it right.
Yep.
And then later we had a student, a resource come and ask, how can we do better? So that was phenomenal.
Well, I like that there. What I would have said about that is get more relevant jobs.
That's what people said.
Get more companies. Like
So,
get companies outside of Utah.
so yeah, that was mentioned.
I don't know, is it linked to a position where I could grab it?
Yes.
We're trying to eat early, so that way.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah, we've already breaks.
It was good. But I was gonna say, Mary and Ashley are, I think, voting to do the stuff, or voting for the job.
That's a good question. It's actually goes to the fee.
Oh.
Still about everybody else, but if it was some Mexican or theater, that's who it is. And I don't know if it's. That's what Americans consider Mexican. I think that,
Yeah.
like TikTok, it's like, why?
I just don't want $5. I don't want the dollars. I just want the keep the $3
I've had lots of.
That's what and if they're saying we can't do that, why not? If you want to choose the funding and what it goes to, choose that.
I agree. Like, if someone were to say, I propose that we keep the fee increase but change what it's used for, I'm gonna say that's freaking no. Because you're not giving us a reason. You're not giving us an alternative. You're just saying, we'll just use it for some other hypothetical thing.
Right.
Yeah.
Again, and that's not what I want.
Oh! Thank you, Corey.
Yeah, that one. What is something? Alright, you guys, I was business. I told.
So Coulter did that because I did send him a message. And yeah, it's in branch meeting. He's like, is there anything else we need to say for this application?
Come all back here.
All of us are basically in that you. For disciples, it's just roles. I just voiced to make sure people and read the letter because it is addressed to all of us. And don't do what happened last time. Don't argue on stage and name drop and let's just do it appropriately and get her done. That's my one plea. So I wouldn't
See how far that gets us.
exactly. I'm like, let's not debate. I get that there'll be proposals as let's reduce the fee to $13.75. Not do that. That was like a chunk we kept doing our math wrong. Cool. It's okay, companies. So
Now you're giving that time to correct the debate.
we had a meeting beforehand to discuss every fee What questions do you have? If they were answered,
Buddy, ask what do you want?
what do you want?
Oh, God.
Corn? No.
Do you want a taco? Do you want one of these? You want one?
No one does that. He's looking at me.
Is that now he's good?
Oh, I realize that I'm oddball. You guys have
Having what?
Joy, no. Joy, no.
and this would be traditionally
I got ketchup.
You know what's so
saying
good?
this ketchup is not Mexican food, and we proceed to put it on the next.
Well, he was served in Mexico now he puts ketchup on his food, so
Really?
he even puts that on his pizza.
Always, always, always.
I will be judging for this. I hope
I'm okay to be judged.
what do you want?
This is how we grew up. I think it's not.
You gotta use your words. Choose what you want.
Oh my precious angel. What's wrong? Would you like more pizza?
More?
Okay. Would you like more pizza? Would you like more tacos?
Oh, the other thing, this brings up Corey's point. We were wanted.
Do you want one of these?
Fire this up.
Do you want what's in here?
I think you want.
You want pizza? Pizza? Do you want that?
Every time you ask him, do you want pizza? You use that.
Yeah. It's like,
Sorry.
oh, I have one too. Here's one.
We were ones that athletics is preparing to all come in and be like, we want to keep our feet. Like, we're fine with you keeping your feet.
You just need to.
But you need to prove that using the money every day. And
I talked to a lot of people that are non-traditional, like, and people in my college. We're a bunch of nerds. We don't go to the games. I'm against the fee for my students.
If it's good for it to be decreased,
I would.
I don't think decreasing it to 6 feet months is.
Okay, what's
I guess it's
Oh, I was hiding it.
Here's my thing.
Puppy garden.
Here's my thing. If they want to leave the fee the same, great. That's fine. Change it to be opt-in.
Ooh, I love that idea because Natalia would. No,
Because there's
we
plenty
do it for.
There's plenty of people that do benefit and that would love to go for that, right? There's also, I'd say, a fairly large majority that don't want to. Would you like you don't go to the games,
Not really, no.
so you'd opt out. Do you go to the games? You'd opt out.
Would you? Would you opt out?
Oh, absolutely, I will go. I don't go. I would.
I feel like everyone would opt out. There has to be something for the athletics. So there has to be at least some kind of base.
Here's the thing, I don't know what it pays for though right now. That's the issue.
Well, yeah, you guys can't make a decision on whether it's worthwhile or dropping the fee until they tell you what they're using it for.
We won't drop it.
And then they're gonna find us
Sure.
aggressively, and we're okay with that.
Now, all they need to do is just prove that it's going to.
Look, here's the thing, if everyone comes in from the athletics department, they're like, blah, 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 just say, what does it go to? Tell me what it goes to. They can't answer that?
What if they just start looking at somebody? It's like, what do you want to go? How much did you?
Yeah.
How much did you?
I would demand proof. I would demand receipts.
Yep,
Benefits.
and here's the thing, hey, that's not how we act. Yes.
So that's okay.
For
That's a good
years.
ask. That's a good ask.
So we're gonna fight. In the sense of I prove it. We're gonna fight.
But hang on.
Fight.
You'll go fight for what's right.
Can we play now?
Right, enough about politics.
Enough talk. Let's.
Do you need help writing a bill though, you said?
We're going over the contract with the you. No.
What do you need? Do you want more pizza?
What? More piece? Hold on.
Okay, then say that down. And I have more pizza. Please. Okay.
Mhm.
That's the correct way to read it.
If you want, I'll share my letter that I'm writing
To whom?
to be professor.
It's a Valentine's Day.
That would be so cute.
You just want to read it?
No, it's not touching. This is the letter though that we have to read.
Read it, faith, or like, oh, there.
Probably best.
Nair.
But if you guys want to, you can. I ran it past my professor and he was like, yep, that sounds great.
I'm trying to be it, but I haven't did make the request that we do this use of version.
Before the
Just first in there.
So before the analytics or anything like that.
We just had prior engagements. If we just very mistake with this, that'd be much not.
It's frustrating.
Enough about frustrations. Let's just vote and be nice and get
I think we should not be nice. I think we should go to war with them.
Probably.
And if one person writes a letter that makes the senators feel bad, I'm coming in with BB guns and just it's
I would say that she wanted to write a letter.
I get frustrated and I'm also upset, and I know this is my opinion. This is my opinion. I'm also upset that was it that gave it to you guys?
Home.
Was it him that did it? I was kind of upset that he did that. And the reason why was because it name drops Coulter and McKay, but that's fine, see me care. But the issue is that it was addressed to him, but it's entirely unproductive and does exactly the manipulation that we're going to do. So a good leader, I think, would read it and then would be like, okay, these are the actual points that he's bringing up. And then it's like, hey, let's discuss these together. I don't think there's any reason to include all of that, like, dare I say, hate speech. It was really terrible to say, you guys are disgusting and incredibly unprofessional, like terrible. And then backpedaling at the end.
Backstabbing.
Yeah. And then to backpedal, okay, you guys do such a great job with all these things. All my friends over, like, they looked over this too. And, like, this doesn't have anything to do, like, it was so unprofessional. So but then that's nothing on own. I just think that in a professional setting, like, what any professional would do when they receive a letter that's inappropriate like that is to read it and be like, okay, let me type up these points. Like, what do you guys think about this? So that way you guys can actually focus on the issues instead of being like, okay, everyone, here's the bomb of emotion that you didn't ask for.
And read us.
Yeah, and read on your own. See ya instead of like, let's actually be conflicted. Like,
Yeah.
oh, I was so mad that happened, you guys. Stop saying it. You have to just go home and sit with it. Like, and then it's not even like you guys were able to break down together. This is what he actually said. I think the best way for him to do that would have been like, okay, let's take all the emotion out of it. Obviously, actually, sorry, it's noisy. It just made me really upset. I
Buddy.
way too hard to get back. Like, manipulative thing just dropped on you, and then it's like, okay, see you guys. Like, talk to you later, I guess.
Yeah, but we just didn't have time to think about it. But I agree. We just gave it like wow. We didn't give us an action. Professional review.
Yeah, it's actually like they just wanted to feel the emotion, and then it's like, I've done my job. I wanted them to pay, and now we have to figure out emotions.
It's a little dismissive of the student.
Yeah. You miss it, and then also you're just playing right what you want, which is to go back. Like,
Hey, let's play some team. Oh, I do not like this seat. I told Victoria I'd sit here so she could sit here. Watch Godzilla. Hayes, try again. Try again.
What do you mean? So what do you take? Is that it?
yes, right here. I kind of want to watch Godzilla versus Mothra.
That'd be a fun one.
Thank you for dinner, guys. It's really yummy. I haven't eaten any of what you made, but it's really good.
Where did he go until the first one?
You've only eaten pizza?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
I loved Godzilla plus one. I loved.
I'm going
Almost
to
a fresh for the week.
Yeah, we've been dancing for a while. Go use the restroom.
I went to see this in theater, so we took me and Joe and we went to theaters and we watched it. I didn't really know what I was getting myself into.
It's like crazy.
Guess how long I worked on the capstone today?
Okay.
Let's
I
get
think you
it.
was staring at.
How long you look? How long you work?
I worked on my capstone for 6 hours and 45 minutes, basically.
Dang.
That's how long I wrote down.
Honestly,
I'm supposed to be at the end of this week. I'm supposed to be at 39 hours.
we're done.
I'm at 52.
Holy dude.
Crazy my work day.
I already did my capstone, but I have to retake the class again.
No.
So I did all my like big
Are we in 2025?
capstone, but now I'm doing reading advanced student English. I have like a ton of like lesson plans, all of the facts.
Whoa!
Book that I get formatted to, and I just get to sit there and daydream on my computer writing things up.
I like it. You can be writing during that time, right? And write together, write things. Probably 3 hours.
Just want to be done.
With school? Yeah. We're almost there.
I just want to be done.
We're close, dude. We're at this final stretch.
I don't know what I'm going to do afterwards.
Jokes
Just
over
work.
and over again.
Find new hobbies that you didn't have time for because you're stuck in studying.
Probably.
I mean, you'll still be gone, but basically the same amount of time, but you'll be doing an activity that you like. You're not stretching your brain in different like ways, right? Like for me, I need to study for like multiple like exams and stuff for like getting certifications, but I'm burnt, dude. By the time like my school day is done, I'm like I can't do that. Like my brain is dead to that to studying, right? I can do other things.
Usually all I can do when I get home is read, watch a video, or watch a movie.
Yeah.
I just don't have energy in me once I get home. I mean, it makes sense though. Like Faith and I get up and we start doing stuff 6 o'clock in the morning.
Wait, my coworker needs a ride tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
Hayes,
Speaking of it,
you want more pizza? You are hungry. You basically ate that entire pizza by yourself. We do feed our child. Let the record show. We do feed him.
Is there more?
Tori, do you want to sit in this chair? Where do you want to sit? You can sit in this chair. That'll help you focus and sit down.
Careful, dude.
Alright, shall I do a recap of
I want to apologize real quick to everyone about me just heading up the Contalia last time. I don't know why the session was over, and I'm really sorry about that.
It's all right.
Come on, dude. Let's play some games.
wait, do you need to watch your games?
Yeah. No, not to. Just to,
Okay,
just so you know,
recap.
Corey, I wasn't mad at you. I wasn't even mad at you. I was so pissed.
I was walking with and clenching in the car door.
And I explained it to McKay and to Faith, but just when, she came in and started talking with you and stuff like that, like her voice, I don't even care if like you guys talk amongst each other and stuff like that.
Place memes on her phone.
Yeah.
And then since I just started Hayes, I'm just like, you're talking to her, and then I'm like, oh, it's like, now I'm checked out of the experience, and then I apologize for that. And I haven't talked to her because I feel like that would. I really want her to come over and take care of Hayes, and I feel like she'd be embarrassed and like not want to see you guys for a little bit because she's just Where's
Barely,
so
yeah.
I'll be responsible and just be like, turn down your phone or like give me a minute because I should have done that in the first place. So
That's okay.
Now
However you
I
feel
know.
like it's the best way to handle that situation, I trust you.
okay.
It's overall.
All right. Faith, do you want to do our recap?
Same story.
Faith, do you want to do the recap?
How can I? What is this, Joy? Can I cut this open?
Uh-huh.
What is?
It's the streusel cake thing, material.
Need some of that.
Okay. Last time on the Dungeon House, we had come to the place where the witches had formerly had the center of their magic and witchcraftiness going on. We were pursued by two ghostly beings that seriously frightened the ghost woman who was with us. And we began combat with them. Which was really difficult because we didn't have magic and our normal weapons didn't really do too much, but we were able to find a music box that was playing, and we were able to stop it, and that released all the magic to be used again, and so we defeated one of them, and the other one got away.
Oh, I thought we killed it. Because I used to.
We killed it.
Yeah.
You guys got it just because she up-leveled her, upcast her. smite.
Divine Smite.
Well, that makes me feel a lot better.
Mhm.
But there was a warning with the music box. That's Vance.
Trash bag.
That we shouldn't mess with this. It was way beyond our understanding what it would do if we bring a music box. And so we ended there, just as I was about to cast Speak with the Dead.
I think you had casted it, right?
I don't know. I don't remember exactly where we ended.
You cast it, but right as soon as you cast it, I called it because I was like, I can do this.
So Speak with Dead on the body of the woman, Lolia, or
Sit down here with you.
Lalia.
Hayes.
Maybe it has an accent. That's why we're not getting it. Lovely.
I'm glad to find out.
Maybe
Lolia.
in her language, L's don't even make the L sound.
But it name's Mad Dog.
In Peru.
Big smoke.
Yama.
No, you have your.
So maybe it's. What's her name again?
Yeah. Yeah.
She like joins our little crew.
Yeah.
I think I just got haunted for the rest of this campaign by Yaya. Yaya the ghost, honorary member of the vigil party. Okay, I wasn't planning that, but now I can. Now I can't let that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where we're jumping back into this. So, as you almost still have that faint ring of the wail of the Banshees, both
That killed
Opal
me. It killed me
and
twice.
Adelaide, still feeling the kind of your life force being sucked away with that screech. You all have gathered around, and while who's holding the magic box right now? Are you still holding it, Red?
Yeah.
Well, right before she casts this.
Oh no, I think I stopped holding it, right? Because you were like, I don't need it because it's a magic item.
Oh yes, you're right.
Yes.
I forgot that it was not a spell; it's a magic item.
Yeah. I think none of us.
That's why it worked, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. You cast the spell. How does Vennie cast this magic through her armor? How'd that look?
She would kind of look down at her armor because this is the first time she's used it in this way. right? She'd think of whatever. I think she'd think about the corpse and the ghost lady beside. I'm assuming nearby, right? And I guess she would just kind of will. I don't know. Will the corpse to speak to her? Just focus in and be like, I need answers.
All right.
I'm a will you.
As,
Speak to him.
as you concentrate, you feel kind of a warmth across the entire armor. Those around you, you see it starting to kind of give off a faint tealish greenish glow around the edges of the armor. With that, some of that light leaves out from your body, kind of almost an amorphous blob light, kind of like a ghost light, and it moves over towards the corpse. Now, Lilia, she's still standing next to you and kind of watching you as you do this. As the
Oh, I can't see her.
it's true, I can see. You can see her.
I will be thinking of the amorphous.
Why am I the only one that can see her? That's so weird. You haven't answered that.
Anyway, continue. Sorry.
As you feel that power leave your body and enter into this corpse, you see the bones that have kind of been scattered almost in their own volition kind of roll towards each other. A head bent at the wrong angle, cut. The jaw kind of snapping back into place.
But still experiencing TMJ.
TMJ?
It's when your jaw pops.
Oh.
Yeah. It's bad if you don't treat it. Alright. Yeah, thank you. Yeah.
Hear the kind of wheezing, though there's no lungs, just bones, almost like this, whatever magic is reanimating, wills there to be somehow for this thing to speak.
So it is just bones?
Just bones.
Just bones.
Do I still see the spirit?
She is still there,
Oh,
she's staring,
All right.
kind of questioning what's going on, and almost like, like when you see a picture of yourself that you didn't know someone took, and you kind of get a disconnect that you realize that's you for a second. Kind of that sense of that you get from her is just like looking at like, I feel like I'm supposed to recognize that as myself, but I don't. Yeah.
It's Becky. Sorry.
Don't hurt your throat.
What are you planning to ask it?
Why did you body here? And how did you die? She doesn't say that. Actually, three because you asked.
Yeah. So, but honestly, you did ask the question. I'll let it go this time.
But I didn't because I turned away. And that's someone.
She wasn't Vennie, she was Julie. Doesn't count.
Anyways, so as you ask, why is your body here? She says,
Ew, don't chase that gross. You don't like God.
It's pretty good. Sacrifice.
Let me go.
To the old.
Old unhallowed ground.
No, you can see what's up.
Old magic
skeleton.
unhallowed ground.
We can't see.
You can't see the girl. I can still see the girl. She's just staring. Sorry.
But now you hear. Now you're hearing her voice up there, and now it's like, wow.
Does
Unless you're into old people.
not that old.
Do you think that's what her voice sounded like when she was alive? This is a skeleton you're talking to.
Isn't she singing very beautifully?
And he was.
She got range.
Buddy. Alright.
Your second question was, how did you get?
some dice?
Oh, what was it? How'd you get here? Or
Why is your body here and how did you die?
how did you die? I think that answered both those questions.
What did I hear? How many questions can you ask? Two more, right? Because you asked 3 already.
No, 2, 3.
Ask her if she saw whoever this voice was.
Voice?
The voice from the box.
I don't think that's gonna be a good question. Because she only knows what she knew in life.
Oh, I didn't know that.
That's it.
Probably should have though.
Just read this spell.
There's a reason why her ghost didn't get affected. It's not her ghost.
Would she know that? Input?
And
You know what?
does she ask her how to say her name?
Unless we have an extra question at the end.
I mean, so far you don't have any questions, so
Have fun up, Bar. What do we actually need to know?
I want to know why the magic is being restricted here, but that's with the music box, and that's with Vance, and
I mean you could always try.
Let's ask what's with the magic here. Hop on a bar. Sorry. I like being part of this.
Well, you have like 10 characters you can play right now. You have
Yeah, that's
Erika,
Elise.
you have
Not
Elise, you have Pablo, you have Alphonse. You got your pick, dude. She's dead. Erica's dead. That's Alphonse.
Yeah.
She's dead.
Erika's still alive. Barely.
That's crazy.
come on, we must band together. We have questions.
Why
didn't really want to know that.
did the old magic need a sacrifice?
Mm.
Please, she said, I want to kiss him and smack some of the face. I don't be
What was the answer?
The ground was unhallowed.
Why?
The weave.
The weave.
I've heard of the weave. I've studied the weave a little bit.
Yeah.
They mean the magic surrounding our home and our world. It's what the gods created from my studies, and We essentially are able to use the weave in some way or fashion for those of us that use magic.
So we gonna get our head, dude.
Yes.
Yes.
But that's that.
How do we?
You mentioned the coven? Yes?
Fresh bread.
Coven.
Coven.
Oh,
I thought she said the coffins over here.
No, it's the coven, which is
Do you think she would? This is Alphonse. Do
yeah.
you think she was part of the coven, or did they take her?
Thinking about asking that one.
I don't know if it actually give us any useful information yet, right?
they did say sacrifice, but I think she was probably taken.
Well, sacrifice doesn't necessarily mean force. You can sacrifice yourself.
So if
Opal,
she was part of the coven, if that's the case.
I'm so sorry. I'm talking with my mouth full. Well, it is. Vennie says that it's like it can be voluntary. They'll see Opal kind of dim and be like,
Yes.
yeah. Since whatever was voluntary. Because I already said that. Mm-hmm. Okay, back to the main thing.
How many more questions? One?
One or two.
Well, you guys have to.
What's your favorite one?
Uh, ask her if she was beautiful in her life.
Aren't you the one that can see her?
She's not beautiful anymore.
It has like now that the music box is stopped. Oh wait, yeah, she's dying now. She's like
dying now.
she's like just a puddle of bone. She looks definitely dead. In death.
Yeah, because the music
Double
box is playing.
Did you volunteer to be sacrificed?
Yeah. Why?
Gotta be specific. Sorry, trying to think of good wording for this question.
6. That is a 6-headed dice.
The weave was broken and needed to be fixed. What broke the weave?
Break the weave. Huh?
Oh man!
Oh man.
Good job.
No, you're good.
That's a pretty good question.
Thanks, pretty smart.
Well, yeah, you're
That's why I
the
didn't
leader.
either.
Sometimes people just don't know.
Okay. I didn't think about that part of the story. that's the answer she gives. That's the answer she gives. That's my
And then
question.
I imagine does her body just like
Yeah, kind of flashback again.
We should watch the D&D movie again soon.
That would be fun to watch all together.
that was useless.
No. I don't think so.
All right.
I think it was really useful. We got learned about the weave. We did it voluntarily. We died voluntarily.
So I just have a question. Which one of you is strongest? Now kind of look at Adelaide and Opal.
Well, I don't know. We kind of have similar workout regimes, but like, I don't know. I don't know. Really, we haven't really fought it out in a while, but
We'll be like, yeah, that's relevant to it. But all seriousness, like, how is that relevant to anything?
Well, I figured whoever is the strongest should destroy this box here.
Why do we need to destroy it?
Well, because I can't use my my magic.
why does it need to be destroyed?
Oh, when I was holding on to it, it hurt.
And now you're angry at it. That's okay. It's okay.
Yes, I am.
You're here to take care of
You're
it.
validating your frustration, but you shouldn't take it out in the box.
You're partying all women.
Miss Lady Opal, you make an excellent point.
Yeah. However, if it is actually evil, then yeah, we need to.
But I hope
I do think that it is fairly evil.
True. Mr. Vance voice was on it. So
Mr. Who?
Vance is a dirtbag.
Vance the Dirtbag. Is he a little old bag of dirt?
no,
Yes.
it's just his final.
Oh, Vance the Dirtbag.
Yes.
Ah.
Okay. So, if the weave was broken before, that means that their magic was affected. Because, as you said, the weave is the magic that runs through the world.
Yes.
So, why would Vance or some other being want to stop the magic again? Why would they want to simulate the weave being broken again?
That must be why he got the title Dirtbag.
Yeah.
No, you make a good point, Vennie.
Do not have any knowledge of the weave from any religious.
Sure. Make a Arcana check
It's killing me. That
or a religion check.
he was like
Depending.
social situations, and now she's the logic.
I was like, up to you. Vinny.
You've done this to me.
Talk about a learning curve.
Carefree. Like, how did I just like not care about my reasoning side? Did I just say I don't need reason? I can just be a carefree little
Knowing Pinky
fairy. It's just like
Once you realize that death is on the line, then you just, you really start taking things a little more serious. And once you start being serious, you grow up too fast. Just look at Hayes.
just
Just look at Hayes. He's taking that way too serious. And he's going to be super fast.
I just there's always the inside is it could be imaginary.
Oh no.
Team.
Please need to twist it next time, so there's luck.
Well, that's a 7.
Was it religion?
No, Arcana.
Arcana? So you definitely, yeah, go ahead. So for Arcana, Adelaide, they had basic studies back at university about weave, and everyone talks about, the inner workings of the universe, mumbo jumbo. You talked about, the different various planes of existence and the great stepped expanse of the universe and how it's infinitely continuing up and down. It's very, very interesting, but very practical information. It's a lot of postulating by people who probably, are way too smart to be postulating and really doesn't make any sense. So, well, what you understand about the weave is it's kind of a portion of the world is made up of this sort of power. Think of it kind of like similar to like light or gravity or like these natural forces. The weave is an energy source. It is basically what allows those who have magic to be able to convert something that seems from nothing into a reality. It's because that energy comes from the weave.
So is that like mana
Yeah,
or like
It's how you tap into.
yeah.
it's like the conduit?
Everyone who casts magic taps into the weave somehow. Even you as a cleric and Opal as a paladin.
Oh, okay.
But
Use mana to
you for you guys specifically, everyone uses the weave. Think of it like a battery. Everyone can connect into the battery to get power out. You guys connect through your god. They make the connection for you, and then you get powers from them. Kind of like going through your local power supplier.
I connect through like my cards, right?
He's a little bit more direct of a connection to the weave.
And I have a bit more of like a holy or like nice.
Your connection, you can make the case that your connection could have more power to it because,
You're tapping into a different source.
you're tapping into a deity who can either amplify and variously change the effects of how the weave works. So,
The weave was broken
apparently,
and they fixed it through sacrifice.
yeah. Something.
So we can use our magic. We were able to use our magic.
This might be more of a question for Opal. What'd you roll?
12.
Well, that's pretty good. So one thing that you should know about the weave is, ooh, hi, bud.
No, man.
One thing Opal remembers about the weave is that just like kind of like I was saying with some other things, the weave is weavy or wavy. It kind of comes and goes.
My mission. That was.
It's adorable.
So it has high points, low points, and midpoints. That's how you can get sometimes places where it seems like there's a lot of magic built up there, and places where it's like a dead spot where there's no magic.
No service.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So
That's a good way of looking at Wi-Fi.
just because it could have been maybe as you think about this, and especially with your knowledge of kind of extra planar things, unhallowed ground is known to be a place that usually defies some certain types of magic. Maybe a place where there's like a scar on the weave, making it hard to get connection. And so maybe that's just something to think about. It might not necessarily be the entire weave. It could have been, or it could have been more of a localized issue.
So now people here are having a hard time tapping into their magical powers.
Yeah.
So we can venture to guess that the weave is broken in this area also. So we must sacrifice someone to fix it.
No, because the music box is what is causing the magic.
Yes, that's why I said destroy the music box. It's smart, I think.
I'd like to do can I just an arcana check to see if there's a curse or anything on it before I break it.
Sure. Make an arcana check.
It is inherently anti-magic, right? So there couldn't be a curse on it.
True. Right? That's even worse. Can I have Vennie?
Unless it's anti-magic, so it's an anti-magic curse.
Um,
Just because it's anti-magic doesn't mean that
There's
it's
Vennie.
magic.
Can I assist her and maybe can I roll?
I'm joking.
Can McKay roll too?
That was twisty.
Yeah, since maybe you could give her advantage. Is that all right?
Sure. I was just thinking that I might have a different perspective since I've held it.
Ah,
Sure. You could roll again.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying is like let me roll. Or do you want to roll?
no, you do it.
Go ahead and roll.
I got a 6.
You got 6? Yeah, you don't really know.
I didn't get much better.
So what was the question again that you're wondering? Specifically?
Is there a curse on it?
Okay. You're checking it out.
I got 12.
Will I get
12?
hurt really bad if I do that?
It seems like what keeps popping over
I
there?
don't know. Oh, look.
You unplug the skillet, it needs to be on.
That might be what's popping.
What's the poppin'? Brand new poppin'.
So it's probably not a safe device if it can just kind of delete magic in an area. So you feel like you should probably handle this with some caution.
We should bring it back to the tower.
Whoa.
The lighthouse.
I want to say yes, but what if it takes away the magic there? Then we're defenseless, and then something bad happens.
I know. We ride to the lighthouse, and we have that one guy that goes like, "Blimey, don't touch it or your skull will disappear." And we have him come out and look at it. The experts.
Yes, he will be punished.
I say we destroy it. I say one of you strong women destroy it. I saw Vennie. She seemed very capable. Because clearly her bodyguards seem to be, I don't know right now. But I think we can get rid of it.
Adelaide's looking for the body.
Do we have a bag of holding? Yes, we do, but I don't. If we put it here, we'd get rid of the magic, right?
I mean, we don't want to put it in the one that has Ren's mom in it. No, Ren has mom, right?
Yeah, Ren's got mom.
What?
We don't have Ren though.
Yeah. Oh, I just was worried that like the magic would leave, and then the bottle would like bark up his mom, and then
His mom's dead.
I don't know how magic. My character probably does though. Can I put it in the bag of holding?
Do you guys have a bag of holding? Who has the bag of holding?
Though to
You do.
take the box around
But who's to say that?
just to see
There's
what
the
would
bag of
happen.
holding, and then we have a.
It is in here. Things got cursed.
But if it is anti-magic, who's to say that will even work?
If we tie the crank, we can stop it from moving.
We just destroy it.
What if
Well, I'm in favor of destroying it, but if they want to keep it,
Oh, I'm not opposed to destroy. I just want to make sure
Well,
that.
then let's destroy it. Let's cast a vote.
what would be the point of keeping it?
What if it creates an extra planar rift that destroys
No. It'll be.
gradually?
What if there's some knowledge to gain from studying?
What if we can rip that information out of Vance when you see him?
Oh, correct this
I want to know who this Vance guy is. Tell me on the way back. Right?
Yeah, we'll done.
Yes, let's destroy it. Who's destroying it?
I do what the heck?
You guys have kind of looked it over as much as you possibly
Yeah.
can.
Yes.
You've been
Okay, you two decide who destroys it. Hey everyone, let's go over there.
I got my sword.
And
we are done.
all right. Is your sword
This is
even?
gonna be a bull moments.
The question comes down to: is your sword magical?
It is just a very nicely made longsword.
Okay, good to know.
It's not
Alright.
just magical because of how high.
Make an attack roll.
I don't want to use my axe.
almost magical.
Maybe
Longsword.
one or the other.
I roll for d20, right?
Mhm.
And then I haven't used.
We go around the corner.
Yeah. Good.
All right. I rolled a 15. Ooh.
15. Yeah, you hit.
Okay.
Roll for damage.
Take from me what you guys got on the.
That's a 10. That's
Okay, I should have practiced.
No, you're good. That's the.
Okay, I got 5 slashing. Plus 2, 7 points of damage.
7 points of damage. As you hit it, you kind of hear it start making fairly nasty screeching sound, and as your sword touches it, you feel a vibration come up through the sword, hitting your hand, and you feel a fairly sharp pain. I'd like you to do a Constitution saving throw.
Not good.
What if it's like a switch? That's
Um,
controlling it.
Oh wait, I'm sorry. Saving throws. 7.
7.
Yeah.
Hey, Mr. Dude.
I really do, but
Take 9 points of damage. As it's sitting there, kind of sparking, sitting. It's sent a shock through her, and
Eight hit points.
Oh gosh.
Embarrassing. I passed out 3 times in less than an hour.
that's probably not good for your brain. So no one was there to watch her go down.
wait, watching?
I was watching him right.
I would say that I was watching.
Oh, was I hungry?
Oh,
Plus, we would have known if it were not. I think.
Like half an hour later.
like you're dead on the ground. Yeah, you can heal her. Do you have any healing?
Yeah.
That's magical.
Yes, I do. Here's the potion. I will give it to you because.
When I come to and I'm pretty sound of mind.
You had a really, really weird dream,
Okay.
but that's
about it.
it's like one of those weird dreams where like you kind of bolt right for it, but you can't really remember what happened after it, except like kind of the feeling of anxiety that it left you with.
So it's taking them a really long time. Do you think that do you think they're okay?
Do you want to swing at it again? It looks like it's pretty. It looks like it's pretty close to being done.
Oh, heals me.
How many points does it give back?
How many points did you do?
It's actually okay. I don't know if that's.
Where are you?
Huh?
What do I give back?
You have a certain
The potion.
point of poison 2d4 plus 2.
You're whipping it around. Come here. They're right here.
So did we destroy it?
Yeah.
She got knocked out by it because it hurt her.
Mama's busy. Can Dad play with you?
Yeah. Listen. All right. You've already passed out. We're taking it with us. We're not touching.
No, Opal, you give it a good swing. I think
No.
you can do it. No. It was a dream. It was a good omen. No.
No.
You had anxiety.
You had anxiety.
I had.
Water.
Can I just stomp on it? No, I gotta give a good swing if I'm gonna do this again.
You're gonna die.
I don't know. After getting my butt whooped 3 times, if I'm thinking Adley's character,
Then I'd like to shoot it with her arrow.
nice. Okay.
All right, shoot it from where you're at.
Well, the
See
two
if you hit
are
it.
right in between it.
That's one.
Nat 20.
Okay, roll for damage and double it.
Can I sneak attack?
Sure, you can.
Do I double my sneak attack or just the
Yes,
dice
you
bonus?
do.
Okay.
You do all the dice.
Awesome. So that's 4d6 plus a d6 for my arrow. Does someone want to lend me
You
one
need
more
8.
d6? I just want one more and I can just roll them all twice. Thanks. Okay, 2, 4, 6, 8 plus 6. That's
Double it.
14.
Nope, it's 28. Or 14.
What? No, that 14 is the first dice roll, right? You double
Yeah.
Go ahead. Maybe Mom will show, but she may not. You've already had 2 Reese's today.
That's 20, 24, 28. 32.
32.
28. Yeah, 32.
Nice. Yeah, you break it. As an arrow comes between you guys, it hits it, knocking
Having
out
this
as
argument.
sticking it into, like, piercing through it, punching a hole in, and it's sticking into one of the trees off the side.
For you.
Alright, is it?
Does our magic return?
So magic comes back, right?
As soon as you guys break it, you guys feel your magic return. The lady who was dead is now kind of reforming back up as it goes.
Okay.
This is much better.
Opal. Well, it's just you and me here and everyone else. Like, I've always been worried about Vennie, and now I'm scared of her, and I don't know where this all came from. I don't know if you saw what she was doing, but she's very good at killing things, and that's not something that I would expect from her, and I'm afraid.
I see what you mean. It may just be her mourning process in her culture. But if it gets out of hand, I think we do need to talk to her.
Do you think that? No, that's just. Like I know that she gave her name Vennie so that it would be like she's another person, but she's got like new stats.
Got new stats.
I worry about her. I'm starting to wonder if he's even in there anymore.
I agree. We had a deep conversation right before she turned Vinny. I don't know. I do think we need to talk to her and ask how she's doing, because it's been a little while since Baron.
Okay.
In the distance, you guys will hear.
Vennie, that was awesome! Like, I don't know how you didn't hit either of them. They were like right in front of it, and you just like right in between them, in between their legs, and like right there. Clean shot. It's just
What's the archer equivalent of like the blowing on the gun and like holstering it again? It's the archer equivalent.
Doing it again and hitting the arrow right in between. Splitting the arrow.
Shooting another up and then having it fall into your quiver.
Maybe she had another one ready to go, and she'll just kind of like do like a flip and like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just whisper to Adelaide and be like, we'll take turns on watch. I'll watch your back if you watch mine.
As you guys look over at the kind of destroyed piece, it's kind of falling apart at the bottom. You see what rolls out of the music box the little pinwheel that, as well as the note pings. I don't know what the music box, the tongs with the little wheel that spins and hits the. You know what I'm talking about. You see that thing that it would tick off of, as well as the comb and in the wreckage. Well, it's spinning no more. Those do look somewhat strange. While the rest of the contraption was kind of a silvery-ish color, that seems to be almost like a dark, matte, almost like a leadish color.
Poison. I'd like to come in. I'd like to do a history check to see if I remember if it brings back any memories or if it relates to something in my past. If
Go ahead.
I can. Yeah. I got a 21.
21. So you look at it and you don't think you've ever, like, you're pretty sure you've never seen this type of metal before. As you get closer, it looks like there is small flecks, like almost think of like a piece of granite where it has like, it's kind of like a dark slate, but like you look closely in the light and it kind of flickers with like brightness. It's like almost like bright white spots throughout the metal.
Does it look like the big old?
Oh, the thing.
I want to call it an obelisk.
The thing in the tower.
No, this isn't black. This is some sort of metal.
Okay.
Or you can fill this one up for me. Okay. Erika says, "Well, that seems like a job well done.
Have you seen this before?
I can't say I have.
Then. Is it dangerous?
I don't know. Is it? Are you holding it?
Oh, I'm not touching it.
I don't know. I've never seen anything really like that.
I would like to use Mage Hand and just poke both the comb and the.
As Mage Hand goes over and it touches it, dissipates.
Okay. That's one weird.
Should we bury them?
No,
Oh, yes.
because then someone could come back and reconstruct the box.
Can I see what happens if I go to pick it up with a glove on my hand?
Yeah, you can.
Okay. Got the glove on my hand?
You pick it up and you don't feel the pain anymore.
Should I just carry it?
Think
You do feel though, while you're holding it on your person, it does feel like you can't cast any spells.
does Pablo have magic? No. And then Pablo have magic?
Not that you guys know of.
I don't want to out him.
Hey, you know magic. You want to out him so he does?
Pablo,
Huh?
do me a favor real quick. Do you have on your work gloves?
Worky work.
That's like hot jobs.
He pulls out literally like boxing gloves.
Awesome.
They're like
Dishwashing.
They print it.
no, they're like welding gloves, like super thick leather, all the way up to like your elbow, like gloves. Are these the gloves that you're talking about?
Those are even better than the ones I was thinking of. Okay. Can you hold this and let me know how you feel?
He holds it. I feel like I can taste strawberry. He starts to eat from us.
Using my college degree, do I know if that's a symptom?
What'd you-
I did my residency in the medical halls of.
yeah. Usually that doesn't happen. It's probably some weird magic-y stuff going on with some magic, maybe. Maybe he has innate magic sense and I don't know. And it's just goofing up with him. But I mean it's strawberries, at least it's not a bad taste.
You let me know if this turns oniony, okay? Well, then just. Wait, how long will we carry this? Where are we going to take it?
I think we should take it all the way back to the lighthouse. This is something we should take back.
And once we take it back, it's time to return.
I mean, the magic is already returned.
So we just saved the day.
We don't know if the mist beast is part of this. So you don't know if we've beaten that yet.
But we have powers now.
We have powers
Come
now.
on, Ren. That's not your mom.
The monster may also have powers now.
No, it's your mom. Oh no! Oh no! Oh my gosh!
So we will take it with, and if he does, then we will be very skillful and wrap it in a type of meat and say, "Here's your pill, little doggy," and shove it in its mouth, and it's gonna eat it.
Your chest is so full. Yeah, don't give him that. He'll throw it at your house. That's why I say it.
Perhaps we should have and just carrying it. Is it small enough to put inside the glove, and then to put the glove inside the other glove, and then?
Probably.
Well, there's something that I can probably do. Perhaps I can try something with it.
I mean, if it's magic,
But at the magic items, it didn't seem to affect the magic items. Is that correct?
Yeah, but
What are you saying?
They did, but
I mean it didn't seem to like when people touched it.
This is true. But perhaps I can send it away.
Okay.
where?
In a little pocket dimension.
Can we get it back?
Yes.
Oh, it's already on the stove. It's taken.
I'll grab it with my little glove that I have, and I'll kind of lean away from everyone and say my passphrase, and then it'll disappear.
As you go to say your passphrase and disappear, it does not move.
Anti-magic.
As no one had cast a spell on it or tried to use a magic item on it.
I tried to cast a spell on it.
You did, and she also did, and it didn't. That made the spell disappear.
Right.
But no one had used a magic item on this specifically. It seems to be inert to their workings as well.
It's like a black hole.
Well, never mind. Pablo, here you go.
He takes it back.
Toss it.
Okay.
All right. Erika kind of says, well, this has been really exciting. I need to go check on something. And
Insight.
Check that.
She, to me, she seems like she has more to do with this than she's letting on
I
because
need
her
to
magic
go
wasn't
check on-
affected, and she claims no knowledge of anything of this kind of sort. But she's had the most knowledge of this sort of stuff.
Mhm.
So I wanna. She said she had to go do stuff, and that it's a little sus to me.
sure, make an insight check.
Oh, here you can have your D4 back.
Can I give you a bardic inspiration?
Yes, please
It'll
do.
be my last one. As you're kind of thinking about this, you'll see like. What do you see? I see something.
What's the rubber band come out of my nose?
Okay. Whoa. That's just envision
What?
that. Check this out.
It's a D8 if you need it.
It's just a real word.
You can save it.
It's Robin
That's-
Williams'
that's-
favorite thing that his mom did. Yeah. I just watched the reel about that.
But I think I'm gonna use the inspiration so I can get even more. D8?
D8.
I said 16.
Yep.
Plus 6, it's 22.
Yeah, oh yes, she's definitely like
I gotta go check on
something.
something.
See you, bye.
So
Yeah.
sus.
She's definitely hiding something, information from you. She doesn't necessarily, like, as you look at her, she kind of looks more worried than anything because, you know, she has been dealing with magic.
Mm-hmm.
Then he's gonna draw her bow.
You're not telling us everything.
You're worried about something.
Opal's gonna look at Adelaide and be like,
Trigger happy.
Mind you, Pinky is 2.5 feet tall.
and
Listen,
she's a killer.
listen, Vennie. To be honest, I was going to go check and make sure no one's messing with Malnix. So that way, if someone's been messing with magic here, and some sort of warlock, you know, who had used to live on this island, who also has some effect on magic, I'm a little nervous that might be a cause of concern of what's going on here.
But I thought you had nothing to do with Malnix.
Well, Malnix had nothing to do with what's going on. I never said I didn't have anything to do with Malnix.
All right, what's this?
Well, Malnix was an awful human being, and he did awful things, and he ruined the lives of many of the people on this island, and he ruined my life. He made me into what I am, and he's my dad.
That's
So-
a crazy way to set that up.
It's a good thing that you said that. I was about to say that you guys were ex-lovers.
No.
Just say
Look,
Yes.
I hope that makes it clear that I know for a fact, personally, how awful that man is, and I don't want him back here. Man is.
I was so confused. I'm so
Not
sorry.
mayonnaise. But I actually enjoy that condiment. Probably one of the most.
This is so
Perhaps you'd be willing to let some people go with you. Some of us can return to the village and
Now, here's my
help
concern.
with the sickness.
I had another vigil come up to me, like I told you guys earlier, who was asking after Malnix about a month ago. I told him I didn't know anything. He seemed a little suspicious and went off. Now, if I had to guess, maybe he's still around asking. And so when you guys showed up, I figured you were asking the same thing. That's why I was very close-lipped. So either you guys are going to, try to contact your own people who are most likely around here, and I'm pretty sure they're going to try to follow me. But I need to make sure that they're not there already. I'm fairly confident in my own abilities to go undetected, but I'm not as confident with all of you.
Vennie, perhaps you can lower the weapon.
I would appreciate it. I think we've been very civil thus far.
Oh, yes. For now.
Vennie, come on.
Wayne, don't. Up.
Oh,
He's also up there like
he's got he's got like a little switchblade he pulls out.
he's like waiting for the go ahead. For Vennie.
You just give me the nod.
You say go boss. Go over her.
Do you... What?
I guess Vinny lowers her bow.
Wayne will get up.
Then
All right.
I'll bring my hat down and I'll have him scamper into it.
He runs over to get into your hat, but as he's going to jump in, he runs past and bites your ankle and then disappears into the weeds.
Is he a bad boy?
No, he's fine.
I guess I was shepherding Hayes when there was a lot of Wayne, and so I thought he was like your little bud, but
He is
gangster.
He is like my little bud. Sometimes he goes through times of the month, you know.
So anyway, should I put my hands up again?
No, you need to put your hands up now.
Can't go back. Anyways, look,
fine.
I'll let you guys know, but I just feel like it would be safer if we tried to divide and conquer.
That's what I said earlier.
Strongly disagree. We should never separate. We should never break up the
Well,
party.
I'm not part of whatever this is. I'm my own person, and I can leave whenever I want to, unless you're threatening to shoot me again. Then I'll stick around a little longer because I'm worried about getting shot. Is this how most vigils do it? The last one was a little bit more, at least tried to be more persuasive.
I don't know. This is my first time.
That explains a lot.
Well, I could try to be persuasive, but it's not said.
Would you accept some of us going with you?
I did give you jam.
You did, and for that was
Not even if we can be very sneaky?
Listen, the more people who know about it, the more danger is going to come to this entire island. People here.
Side combo with Vennie? Just slowly in my breath. She can't check. If she doesn't ask, can I hear this?
Assassin mode.
All right. Well,
I know
like you said as before, you're a free person to do what you want. You've been very helpful. Perhaps we'll see you back that way, you know.
Yeah, I hope you guys have fun dealing with whatever else is going on here.
Well, we gotta heal the sick people or something like that, right?
Yeah, you should probably take that medicine I gave you already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have another question.
Mm.
Have you ever heard of Talisi?
Talisi?
Yes.
Am I supposed to have heard about Talisi?
No. If you haven't heard, then don't worry about it.
Has he mentioned Talisi before?
Yes.
Not when they were present.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Do I know anything about Talisi?
Make a history check.
Or is it like current parties, socializing, connections, tea parties?
Just make a
The tea
history check.
parties every
You
time.
know what I'm talking about, right?
I think I know who you're talking about. I know who you're talking
I hope
about.
you know what I'm talking about.
It's the
Yeah.
guy.
The guy.
Who's the guy?
It's
I'm the guy. No, Elijah Wood is the guy. That's who you were talking about, right?
Right.
Right.
We both know I'm looking for. Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. I
know.
figured one did.
You
Yeah.
you need to know. You know if anyone else heard.
No one's heard of anything. I knew it's a long shot. So.
What'd you roll?
a 10.
10. Vaguely familiar. Never heard of him. Really though. Like you've heard the name in passing.
What is it, Tennille?
Talisi.
Talisi.
I knew it was a long shot. Small island, probably not. Anyway, thank you for helping us, Erika.
All right.
Vennie's gonna nudge Opal and be like, "Can you heal any of these?" I'm healing. Right. Doc.
Does she just go off?
I'm gonna like and heal myself. Is that okay?
You guys can heal yourselves.
Yeah, I need some healing, and then I'm gonna
And just so you guys know, it's starting to get a little later in the day, so you are
Book it to and fall asleep. Except for you, I'll heal you up. Give me a second.
Yes.
you're probably about an hour or 2 hours away from dusk.
5 points of healing.
Wait.
Or from,
So has Erika left then?
She's leaving. Yeah, she's
leaving.
leaving.
So do you remember the way back to the inn?
Through
I'm talking to
Impressive.
Alphonse. Thank you.
Yeah, I think I can get us back.
Ah.
Been
Yeah.
around before.
Well, she seemed very pleasant. That was very good of her.
I know
We
the
should
way we want.
probably be going soon. Yes.
As you guys go to leave, the ghostly apparition to you, Red will start kind of waving as she kind of sits down next to the kind of the dais and starts singing again. It's kind of a more chipper this time.
Did we? We don't need to check that out, right?
we can't see it.
I can.
You can hear it. It's pretty.
Windy.
Who's
Are we all starting to walk away then?
Yeah.
Check out what?
Do you want to check out the lady? What do you want to check out? The altar? The dais? It
Where are you at?
looks like something that you would maybe like
I'll be okay.
use magic rites for. Maybe sacrifice a potion on.
Over half now.
It's okay. Do you want to do an investigation check with it?
Good.
I will say you guys have looked around here fairly good. You probably won't get anything else. You feel like you've got most everything
Okay,
here.
we just mentioned it, so I thought, do I need to look at
Yeah,
that?
you guys have spent plenty of time in this spot. Let's move you on.
I would like to cast. Oh, never mind. It'll last for a minute. Forget about it. I was gonna cast reduce on myself. Reduce enlarge, so I could be even smaller.
You'd be a fly.
I would be itty bitty, but no, it only lasts for a minute. So yeah, no,
That would be so
I'm
sweet.
gonna receive this healing
That
and
took
then
you so long to
Oh,
complete anyway.
give him
Um,
I need to plus 4.
16.
Have you told us your plan? Sorry. Have you told us the plan or no? Are we just
She
going?
whispered in my ear, so I'm assuming she's gonna tell you.
Okay.
So
Are you
I'm
telling us now before you leave or no?
There's
I want to hear.
some distance between.
Well, I thought we started leaving.
Because if she's paranoid, yeah.
no, she's going, and I'm gonna follow as soon as I
You
can.
got an assassin on your back.
I'm just wondering if you're
The
gonna
witch back.
say something or not.
Mm.
All right, I will.
So yes, do I need to make some stealth checks?
Yeah. Make a stealth check.
Wait. Okay.
Good one.
If they always.
Me knowing I can do things.
24.
You seem to be fairly stealthy.
Can I
So Vennie doesn't know what you can do. So
I just don't know that you just left though. No one. That's why I'm like, no one told us.
yeah.
That's why I was trying to figure out if Adelaide had told us or not.
What's done is done.
That's all right.
I mean, you no,
It's all right.
but you have drawn conclusions. I'm over here demanding healing, and everyone's like, "Ah, we can wait till we get to the inn." I mean, you can draw
Yeah.
conclusions.
This is
Yeah, it's all good.
this is already happened.
She's
She's
good. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm
I'm
All of you,
I'll be
though-
talking with like Elise or someone.
as you guys walk away from this area, you get probably about half a mile away, and you feel your magic start to wane again.
There's another one, or it's the beast half a mile away.
That's not very far.
It's not very-
I'm following Erika. Do I also feel that? Are we going different directions? Are we
So-
going different directions? Like,
As you start following her, she kind of bends more towards the south, going a different direction. But then you find yourself kind of curling back up, maybe not even super different way or direction of the village. The rest of you guys kind of head basically due northwest. You end up kind of in the long haul. You go a little bit south, but then head more west, and then kind of straight up north. So you think that maybe you're actually fairly coming, but she might have just been going a little bit of a different direction,
Right.
just because maybe you don't want people following her,
Mhm.
things like that.
Yeah.
Putting a little more distance, but yeah, you guys get about a half a mile away from this.
Are we like exiting the grove of trees, kind of?
No, this is you've kind of exited the grove, and as you start kind of getting into the other forested area, a little bit before you hit the river that you guys had to cross to get in here, where it stopped the Banshees, you feel your magic starting to wane at about that point.
That's it. We're staying here.
In this little part in the forest.
Yes.
Why?
Where's Vennie?
Vennie is on a little side quest. I'm just gonna keep an eye on our new friends. So you can get into our intel for us.
That's really smart.
She's probably dead.
You have no faith in our leader.
No, I have the utmost faith. I was talking about Erika.
That's really good. That's really good.
gosh, that's so funny.
That was really good.
This town really sucks.
I agree with that.
And so I'd rather stay here. Though I don't like camping out in the woods. Oh, this is big.
Yeah, we literally just saw ghosts. We literally just saw ghosts. It's not even like, oh, this could be haunted. We know that this forest is haunted.
They've been doing voodoo out here, which is awful thing because voodoo's not necessarily bad if you learn about it. In my cultural understanding, it's just a type of religion. Anyways, they're doing some freaky stuff out here.
Yes. Don't we still have? I'm sorry, I'm a little bit jumbled with the story, but don't we still have potions to heal some sickness?
Yeah, sickness in the village.
Yeah.
They've got
Erica
herbs
give
and
us
stuff.
something?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
I got
yeah,
some.
we have
We
that.
got to make it back to the village. We
No.
have a duty to do.
The distance isn't that great, and you guys get back to village just about as the mists start to fall.
Oh, I still see that great.
Sorry.
The
Well-
creature may have a reason to why we don't have magic as well.
Yes. As the oldest here, I'll go and drop the kids off back at the inn and make sure that they're safe. If the women would like to
If you
share
guys-
share the medicine with the townspeople, that would be excellent. Thank you, Adelaide, for correcting me. Senoritas.
I'll whisper to Adelaide, Mike, technically I'm the oldest, but
I don't know.
sorry.
Just a quick reminder. How old is your characters? And how old is your character? Yes. How old do you appear to be?
Late 20s, I want to say.
No.
Old, creepy guy.
Adelaide's 25.
I am. I
Just how old I was when we started playing.
You're old?
Um,
Oh, you're both the same age, right?
hundreds of years old.
I'm also
My spirit is.
years
My body.
old. She's older than you.
Yeah.
My spirit is. My body's not.
So, you're the oldest.
Oh, this should be a really, really old.
As you guys,
He's the young. Vennie's the young.
She's like 20. That's awesome.
I don't
Oh,
remember.
wait, your neck was together, but people know.
I don't know.
No, I
That is
don't.
what I have on my sheet. I think
I don't recall, but I'm later 20s.
When I first made Adelaide, she was 30, but McKay said I was too old. So I made
I never said that was too old.
No. You said that if you made a character, they probably would be love interest, and that was a deal breaker for me.
ouch.
Oh, and then you made Jeremy though, so I guess
Yeah.
it doesn't matter.
Jeremy needs something.
I mean, it's just needs somebody to love.
Someone just, Jerry needs just someone. He just needs someone that's not,
Or something. He needs help.
he needs,
He needs a
all right.
Mentor.
As you guys get back to the village, where do you go? What's your plan?
I'm not there. So.
Back to the inn.
Guys,
Because
you're
you gotta go home.
I'm taking the keys.
Where's most of the sick dudes?
Where
Are they?
So, are they all in one place, or?
The innkeeper said to bring him back to medicine.
Oh, okay.
Basically, in his deal when he sent you out to
So we're home.
Then
Erika.
we'll all come back, yes.
Senior to whatever.
Yeah.
Just gonna start calling you man.
Hey, man.
Oh,
But I don't mean it like
friends.
friendly. I mean man.
As we get back to the inn, I'll say, just one moment. You guys can head in, and I'll go around the side to the stable. And find my horse and just give it a nice little brush down.
You have a horse?
Right, you had a horse.
Yeah, I'm totally right. I have a horse.
That's it. And then I'll come back.
I
Good.
can get a horse.
Graves Larson, Alphonse's father,
And
comes as you guys return. It's like, oh, I didn't expect you guys to be gone so long to go get the medicine. How was it? Did the witch, ask for your toes or, any other cliche thing that she would ask for?
She was fabulous. But your woods have a ghost problem.
Oh yeah, I could have told you about that.
Oh,
That happens all the time there.
the hauntings and the music boxes and
Not the music boxes, but yeah, I actually have a ghost. Yeah. And the ghost followed me around when I was about a little bit younger than my son now, and they didn't have any feet, and they kept asking for shoes.
That's why.
Yeah.
She also said that you should be nicer.
The ghost?
No. Erika.
Erica? Who's Erica?
She's
the
the
witch.
Oh, I didn't know she had a name.
No, they have names for sure.
Oh, really?
Lovely woman. Really
Really
great.
people.
Sounds like you guys have been bewitched. Do you guys want some help? I know a perfect cleric that can get you fixed right up.
You know what? Soup actually fixes bewitching quite well. I went to college.
Yeah.
Yes. We are all starving.
I'll think about it, but there is a fee required. I'll take half off because I don't want anyone else bewitched.
For soup?
Yeah.
Soup? They're charging us for soup outside the regular price? There's an inn that makes soup food here?
I mean,
What?
yeah. It's this is a bed and a breakfast, not a bread, breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Wait till tomorrow.
Got the point. No. I'll have some soup.
Yours and such.
I'll have some soup.
All right. It's going to
You
be
get the herbs.
3 copper pieces.
And I'll give you 3 gold.
I don't have that much soup.
No, it's just because it's all that I have.
What you have?
Yes.
He's not there.
Oh, you're right. Exchange. I'm tired.
You-
Just gonna
I don't have
Too.
any change.
Just keep the
Keep
gold.
the change.
And also,
Are you
do
making
have-
your son pay for the soup as well?
No, he's my son.
What about the little one?
Were you even making soup? Now I feel bad. I just came in and demanded
She
soup.
literally paid enough for like everyone in this building right now. Why are you guys worried about who gets soup and who doesn't get soup? No one else has to spend money on your soup.
Excellent. Do you also have entertainment?
Huh? Yeah, you can have the soup now. I have to go in the back. It's fine.
Is there-
soup.
Is there entertainment?
No. We don't. We used to have.
She says that, and I'll slip a gold and be like, I
Okay.
think we want an entertainment show.
Yeah. What you thinking? Some ale, some beer, some mead
Stuff. I don't know.
for her.
Drink.
You said that if you had a drink, that you would have a party.
Yes. And we start coming out tonight, and I don't really have all my magic, and so that was kind of just something I was.
I thought we were just staying in here.
Maybe. Long rest?
I wonder what Vennie is up to.
Keeps a transition.
If you guys are, as you guys wonder what's going on with Vennie, as you guys have been following Erika, you eventually come to a small clearing. You think you're about due south of town. You find what looks to be some small pond. It looks like, you can see on the far side of the pond what looks to be like maybe a little set of maybe a little place that you could, what's the word I'm thinking? A little dock?
Alcove, hide something.
No, a little dock. Little thing that you could walk out and then tie boats to. This is a fairly big pond.
Mhm.
But as a breeze sends a wave across the glassy surface of the water, kind of breaking the illusion of it being this kind of still mirror, you hear the sounds of the beginning of night. As you can see, there seems to be gathering mist towards the direction of the town, north towards you, because I imagine that you're kind of up above in like the trees looking down. As you watch Erika, she'll take a second to look around her. What'd you roll for your
24.
meets it, beats it? As
Are you sure it was 24? It was 16 plus 6, right?
that was higher than that. I thought you got an 8. I don't know.
What? Hold on.
I know
no,
the
she would beat it no matter what. If it was 24, yeah, she rolled a 24.
Well, but if it's higher than 24.
You said 6 plus 16?
Yeah.
That's 22.
No, I rolled a 14 and it was plus 10. That's 24.
Oh.
There you go.
Okay.
Beats it, beats it. As she looks around, she spots you.
Dun, dun.
And as soon as she spots you, she will cast Entangle. You're in the trees, correct? I need you
Yes.
to make a certain saving throw. Where's the phone in it? Over here.
All by herself.
It's just like Rebecca.
I just like feeling like they're about to be like those friends, you know what I mean? Like they both have like
It could
the
go one of two ways. It could go up, how dare you follow me, I'm gonna kill you, or how dare you follow me, talk, fine, I'll let you come with me.
I won't allow that.
There's also talk, leave now.
we need to have a talkie talk.
Oh, you wanted to?
I need you to make a strength saving throw.
Strength?
Goofy.
I rolled a 4, and that's a -1.
You are restrained. As that happens, she will
Kill you instantly. That's not the first.
she's going to start running up towards where you're at to figure out. She's running up there. Make the save again. As at the end of your turn, you can make a strength check against the spell save DC. So now it's a strength check.
Can I do an action while entangled? Can I cast a spell? Is my spells, are my spells gone?
You still don't have any spells. You don't have magic.
But I have cantrips.
That's true. Let's read what restraint does in itself. So that way we know exactly what you got. So your speed becomes 0 and can't benefit from any bonus from speed. Attack rolls have advantage against you, and you have disadvantage on attack rolls, and you have disadvantage on dexterity checks. So you can still do actions if you want to.
Okay. What could I do? Wait. No, that's not okay. Wait. Either. Okay. I guess I'm just gonna
Try to break out.
try to break out, unless I can use my mage hand to help me and get some sort of plus to it. So I can use it to
Unless it helps with you doing a strength check.
thieves' tools, disarm traps.
Really?
Okay.
Dun, dun, dun.
9.
Doesn't make it. As she starts clambering up the tree, you see her pull out what looks to be kind of from her hand, kind of appearing out of nowhere, what looks to be a quarterstaff. She gets up to the branch where you're at, and you're kind of twisted in there, and she goes to the bus and goes, Vennie, is that you? She sticks the quarterstaff kind of up towards your chin. Where's the other one I saw on the way here?
Another one? I definitely didn't see any of my companions following, right? We need to get.
I told you not to follow.
I'm the only person from my party that followed you.
I saw someone a lot bigger.
My companions are probably safely at the inn, giving the medicine now. But if you release me, I'll help you find whoever it is.
It's about that point that you'd see her eyes start kind of glazing over as she slumps forward. You see what looks to be a dart in her shoulder. As the spell around you starts to dissipate, you hear a very similar voice saying, Vennie, I really appreciate you showing me how to get here. I couldn't track her, but I knew exactly who I need to look for. You hear that, what sounds to be from a different tree over.
Can I shoot at him?
You can certainly try.
Check comes.
Does he know it's Vennie? I guess now he's probably heard.
Would he
it's Vennie,
know
but
to call
is it-
me
yeah.
Vennie? How long
Did he
has
say
been following?
You guys don't know.
But he said Vennie?
He did say Vennie. He knows some things.
Well, we know he's very well connected. Like he's a sneaky boy.
Okay, but I can't see him at the
You cannot, so it'll be with disadvantage.
How far away does the voice seem to be?
It sounds like it's probably about 60 feet away.
I would like to cast Fairy Fire.
Mm.
You can catch that. You can cast that. Actually, you can't. You don't have.
You're right. I don't have spells. Dang it. That would have been this whole bunch.
We should have listened to her.
She was sus.
She was sus.
Sus.
But she didn't she also mention she was like, look, there's someone else, I don't want them following me.
Someone else had been asking about it.
We should have. Yeah, we should have. Like, my character just doesn't know Vance, but we should have been like, what did he look like? Did he look like this?
But didn't we ask about earlier the other vigil we described?
Yeah, we
didn't
did ask.
No.
We did.
No, you were asking if they were. You thought it was monks. We thought it was a gnome. You were like, are they short?
Yeah.
Oh, that's true. We didn't ask about Vance.
Thought it was the
Vance up. And when she heard the voice, she thought she recognized it when it was coming from
Well,
the
we did. All right.
pedestal.
Should have followed up.
Okay, well, I'm gonna shoot. You said disadvantage?
Yeah.
Is she dead?
Well, because he had very few hit points, right?
Is she dead then?
What?
I don't know.
Chase made a face.
Where's my arrow? That's a 16 hit.
Roll damage.
Yeah. Shoot him in the eye. Shoot him in the eye.
Get him. Get him, Bill.
Max damage. That's 10 points of damage.
Nice.
10 points of damage? Good.
Give him a little cut in his ear. That makes his hearing go way off.
Does a 22 hit?
Yeah.
Alright.
Run.
Eric is there.
Disengage action.
Super bummed out. Then he was a great character.
Um,
I'm just kidding. No, she was a good character. I'm just. This is not lost cause.
You could get Erika on run.
So you can just see super strength.
And I handed out my 2 potions of healing.
Potion of speed though.
You have potion paste.
Paste.
That's right.
3. Can I borrow some D6s?
Oh my gosh. How much health do you have?
Wait, but if I hit him, he doesn't get sneak attack damage, right? Because I know where he is.
He has advantage, so.
Still. Oh yeah, I didn't roll with advantage, and that's how he's getting them.
I've got 4d6s for you if you want him.
Yeah, he did not crit. It's good to know. That's probably enough. So we can have
Bum, bum, bum.
5, 7, and then I need. I'll just have to roll 2 of them again. So that's 13, 15, 20. Three. 39. 45.
I'm down.
Okay. All right. That's where that's going to be. Do you guys want to end it there for tonight, or do you want to keep going?
He's fine. He was just trying to climb, and she said no, and he got.
Oh, he's not even hurt. Did you say hurt? Okay, he's not hurt.
He's fine.
All right.
Wait, did he roll dice?
Oh, yeah, she's down. When she
Literally down.
And she's alone, and we don't know where she is.
Nope.
And Chase said, "Do we want?"
Us in the tavern? Yeah, That's really sad.
Let's not end quite there.
Okay.
Yeah.
But we have to sing it like the sea.
Morning does come.
Yeah.
Do you guys want to? How rambunctious did you get the night before in the?
I want a
And
full.
I was fine.
I want a full rest.
I also would like a full rest.
Long
You guys
rest.
get a long rest.
Full karaoke with Red.
Ren wouldn't have done any karaoke.
Like, I need to do skincare. Steps, you were 12 steps, you know.
Yeah, Ren would be adamant about not doing any karaoke or anything.
All right.
I'm not a singing bard. You want me to like roll for confidence or?
I'm trying to think about how I want to do it. The other side of this. If you,
So long rest. Is there anything that you need from us to do the medicine thingy or?
no, I think we're pretty good. If you guys just, I'll take care of that. The biggest problem I think the town has now is lack of being able to heal themselves, and
The beast.
exactly. But at this point, you guys would know that you'd notice that Vennie never came down last night from her room. You don't know if she ever came
The
out.
next morning.
Yeah, it's the next morning. She never got back.
We need to go find Vinny now.
Let's all gather together. She should have been back by now. Most definitely.
She would have told us. She would have given us a report.
Perhaps that she stayed where there was magic. Maybe she got to the line and she was like, no, don't want. No.
Oh,
We need to go find her. I would recommend perhaps we spend a full night. And she flies. There won't be any traces of her to track. Erika's cabin.
Perhaps if Vennie didn't kill her. But Vennie seems very smart. I mean, that's why she leads us. She's probably alright.
In Adelaide's heart, she's like, my Pinky, she's not going all by herself. She wanted me to go. She does not know how to ask directions because she's in her mood. So she's worried. She's not like theory inside of her, like in between the rough exterior, and she's so sure she can't survive in the wild. And so, anyway, but I think, yes, she's trustworthy. Perhaps we should go look for her.
we are going to go look for her, and we are going to make mud pie.
Yes, mother. Also, breakfast, please.
Also,
It's all in the house. This is a bed and breakfast, remember.
Yes, excellent.
We'll eat breakfast before.
You eat breakfast before you go.
It's mentioning food. I don't know why.
So you can't find a fairy.
Don't play that.
Can't find a fairy unless you have a little bit of grub in your tongue.
we know.
Perhaps,
Muffin that has frosting on it.
shall we?
That's why we have to leave somewhere private where she's gonna find it. There's no way she's like gonna eat that meal.
Should we
It's
split up to
not a
find
phase.
her?
It's not a phase.
No.
Not a phase. We're here for you. It's like having a teenager. When will it end? I'm yapping.
Unless it makes you feel bad.
What did you say?
I was just suggesting we could split up to go find her. I mean, if she didn't cover more ground, you know?
I don't know if splitting us up anymore is the right idea. And I feel that perhaps we shouldn't have split up in the first place.
I mean, she's probably alright.
No, she is, but it's very important that we find her and we find her quickly. For her health.
Erika's Let's go to Erika's cabin. That's most likely where they ended up.
Okay.
Right?
Yes. Okay.
Um,
May I have
As you guys he grabs like a muffin and he puts like some honey and butter on the top of it.
Yes.
There you go.
You might need to.
Alphonse, are you coming with us or are you staying here?
He's staying here. Are you kidding me?
You're staying here.
Is she
boy.
going? And he points to Elise.
Lisa, are you going?
Can I?
I mean, isn't she a part of the vigil? She's a part of this.
She is.
If she's going, then
Protective of her, and Allie's not possessed. Allie's will let her do whatever she wants. She's
if she's going to go, then I'd like to go because we're yeah.
All right. Get your muffin. 1
We're
second.
what? We're both kids, and I'm not a kid.
All right. Right.
Yep. Well, I'll run around back, grab Bella, and bring her to the front.
Well, as soon as you guys exit the building, you guys hear a voice of a mouth right above your head.
Oh, you're freaking kidding.
In the woodworking above the porch, you see a small magic mouth appear above you and say, "Well, I think I have a tip that might help you know where to start looking. Go to Malnix's old mansion. That's probably where I'd wager you'd find her."
Oh,
But we don't know what that is.
Yeah.
Us trying to argue.
We don't know where that is.
That's the point. We didn't know where it is because we didn't follow Erika. So, do you have coordinates? Direction?
Vance,
Does it start over?
Glenn? Why don't you just come with us and you can tell us if we're getting hotter or colder?
So, who is this guy with the mouth? The dirtbag, right?
Yes, Sir Dirtbag, yes.
And he says that he knows where Vennie is, right?
Which means that she is
pretending to try to sleep.
So we do not like the dirtbag. Alright.
Okay,
Do any of you know where Malnix mansion is?
Well, Alphonse says, "Well, everyone knows where Malnix's old mansion is on Island. It's pretty clear. It's down to the south, right close towards the ocean. No one goes down to the south end of the island, though, because they say weird things happen down there, especially after he lived there."
Great. Well,
But
you're going to show us the way.
perfect. I can do that. Just remember, it's pretty far away. It might take half the day to get down there. It's basically as far south as we can go.
That's great. We should be working immediately. Take a job. Take horses. You have a horse. Who else has a horse? Take horses.
I have a horse.
That might make it a little
I think
faster.
I have one horse and I was going to let the children use it.
How many horses are there? I'm willing to pay.
We could probably scrounge out some horses.
Let's do it.
But first, the person that you want to talk to, that's old Henry at the horse stalls.
Okay.
Old Henry, he's the one that'll give you them.
This is how I see this going down. I mean, you can tell me like where
Yeah.
we're at as far as accuracy, but pretty much Henry in his little place of work / dwelling door. Us busting in. We need horses, and then she throws down like 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 gold coins, and then maybe even like a pair of nice shoes or something. And then
Too bad.
or whatever. I don't know.
Says there's only one condition, and I'll let you take my horses with this fee.
You must marry my daughter.
It's like, I need each one of you to do the obstacle course in the back of my.
Let's go. Super challenge.
We'll do the quick version. Jump through the ring. Lights it on fire. Don't worry, local custom.
Make sure it doesn't hit the keyboard. I have automated things set up.
He loves it.
Well, if we're getting horses, then I'll take my horse.
Yeah, sounds good. You guys can jump. It's like a big ring, and it's only like that far off the ground.
Forget about
You guys can jump into it.
Going for performance.
Roll for performance. It is a fire hazard. It's right in front of everybody. It's a built-in feature of his home.
The trick is the fire hazard. Okay, let's do this. Let's see. I'm first gonna roll for acrobatics. We have a 1. And then roll for athletics.
An 18 plus whatever you tell me to add.
19.
What is it?
18.
Either athletics or acrobatics.
I'm rolling for performance. 16.
I have a 21.
Rolling for stealth.
Fine. Do you want to make it nice?
Yeah.
Roll performance with it.
And rolling for intimidation.
Oh my god.
I
6, but she
got a
did try.
So what did you?
Wait, what did you do?
Okay,
with
so-
all these rolls?
Okay,
I
so
got 20.
was a 0. So rough start. I think she was trying to go for like a little tumbling, and it didn't quite get
the
the
enemy trip over nothing.
Yes. But then she gets in there, and athletics, she got a 19. So I'm thinking she runs, and like for just a split second, and she's like about to go through. It's like it looks like one of those Nike ads where it's just like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
And then she rolls for performance, and she got a medium number. I don't remember what it was, but it was like it's good. And then for stealth, she rolled another like a 10.
There's like
And then she was also trying to intimidate you, so she lands on the side. She's like, but like she cute though, so he was only a 6.
I just imagine this
Yeah,
huge like
each one-
swimmable thing, but then like you see the fast version of it, and it's just like
the only person that isn't able to make it through is Alphonse. He says, "Yeah, my family's not really. They don't allow me to jump through fire rings anymore." And the guy's like, "Well, that means you can't ride." Elise says, "I might be able to ride." All right, girl, you take the
I
reins.
didn't need to jump through. I have my own horse. I was just
Do you want another then?
no.
He paid for like 70.
No, I'm just sitting. I'm on my horse. My like hair, the small amount of hair that I have is blowing.
He still can.
Performance, I have a 26.
He
Just
still can't
looking
take the horse.
on this horse.
just
Vennie needs a horse.
like the Zorro, like
You guys can't.
Right on my shoulder.
You can't have a horse unless you jump through the
Alright, I understand. Can I describe mine?
yeah.
I have had a 21 for athletics, so I'm like flexing while I'm going through, but it's not good because I got a 5 in performance, so it's like. Fit, but no, it's not.
it's in lines. You're like, oh, yeah, that's our
Like,
It's like it is impressive. Like you look at her, she looks tough, but also you're like, I didn't know an arm could bend that way. As you guys all gather on your horses, Alphonse has to ride on the back of Elise. It's a little bit not as manually.
He has to
Yes.
the back of Lisa's horse.
Okay. It's just like
Piggyback.
great.
That's great.
Elise turns into a horse. Hi, Hayden.
Pablo asks if he wants to ride on his slightly larger goat.
yeah. Goat.
Does Papa want to do that? Or does he want a horse?
You probably would like a horse.
Yes, sir.
He can jump through easy.
You get-
Can he?
But he
Or
does
is he
the
like
most-
all
He did the most great.
dexterity?
He's pretty average.
Oh, my
He
God.
got 10.
I was imagining like handsome Squidward, like.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. Anyways, with that, as you guys start heading out of the village, we're going to go to Vennie. Vennie, you wake up somewhere pretty cold and damp and dark.
We're buried. That's
You hear the moan kind of shuffle to your right. You feel your hands and they're bound.
He's not in it.
As you kind of stir, you feel this pounding headache. It seems that something, or that attack the night prior, was most likely poisoned. As you come about, you notice the figure next to you seems to be Erika. in a very similar situation, both of your hands and feet tied together. You see kind of what looks to be a shadow sitting across the small stone mason room. Says, Vennie and Erika, I'm so glad to have you guys over for a little meetup. So great to have guests. Been here for about a month and it's taken this long to get everyone over. I know I should have probably been a little quicker on my housewarming party.
He's so.
I really like him as a villain.
Yeah.
Anyways,
We don't know what his motives are.
I should mention your friends are planning on being here probably about half a day's time. So you guys got about, 5-6 hours. Probably be a good time to have a chat. And he says, now, Vennie, let's start with you first. What can you tell me about the lighthouse? And we'll end it there.
Before we end it,
Keep going.
can I take stock of how Vennie feels? Like, does she feel like 1 hit point, 2 hit points? Does she have 10
He's
hit
like
points?
1 hit point.
Okay.
You were like drugged and then probably drugged to get woken back in.
Okay.
You feel like crap.
Yeah.
End it there. Keep it going just a little.
That's it. That's all I have.
Tell us about that.
It's about the lighthouse, huh?
Oh my goodness. To be honest, Vennie doesn't know a whole lot about the lighthouse.
It's all right.
You got the wrong character, dude.
Dungeon house.
He knows a lot about the lighthouse.
I'm gonna take
But-
these over and try to.
I don't know if Vennie does.
Really?